Hey everybody, how you doing? Jeff here, back with another Diablo 2 Resurrected video, and this one's going to be all about dying. And so the main reason I'm making this is because I've seen on some message boards people talking about death, and one in particular, a guy had died, and he wanted to get his body back, and so he took a bunch of gear from his stash and equipped it, and went to try to get his body back, and died again. And then he lost some gear and he thought it was a bug. And there was this whole discussion about, oh man, you got ripped off and this bug is terrible. But it's not a bug. This is the game design. So I thought, you know what? They don't really explain anything about death. So that's why I'm making this video to kind of go over some things, some different scenarios, and what exactly happens when you die and options you have in order to recover your body. Okay, so in this example, I'm trying to keep it simple to keep track of it. I've got like all the brown, like leather type items equipped. In my inventory, I've got a bunch of like metal chainmail items because we're going to be using those in different situations to see what exactly happens to those items, since that was kind of the key discussion that they were talking about. So I'm trying to die here. You can see when I die, it says you have died. Death takes its toll of 59 gold. So when you die there, if you have gold, it'll fall on the ground as well. You can see I've died. Everything equipped is gone. It's on that corpse now. I have everything in my inventory. Since my belt is gone there, you can see I've just down to the few potions. And then a couple potions filled up the couple little spots that were left in my inventory. All the other potions dumped on the ground. So I've got a body on the ground there with my gear that was equipped. I've got gold that I was carrying, and I've got potions from my belt that wouldn't fit into my inventory. If you had space in your inventory, it would just go into your inventory, no big deal. Okay, I click on my body. I've got all my gear back on. I can fill my potions real quick. Life is great. We move on. Okay, let's take a look at another one here. Okay, so that was one option. You just run back naked to get your body, and it makes it pretty easy. In this one, say you die, say you're just swarmed by enemies. You think, man, there's no way I can possibly get my body back. I can't do it. What can I do? You know what one option is? You just save, exit, load the game up, and it's going to put that corpse right next to you in town. There's my corpse. You click on it, same thing. Everything's equipped. You fill up your potions again in your belt. Life is good, and you move on. Now let's take a look at a different scenario here. So in this one, I'm going to let the carver kill me, and then we're going to see what happens when you do equip like a second set of gear. So right now I've got that corpse on the ground with all that leather stuff. I'm going to try equipping all this metal chainmail stuff and whatnot to see what happens. And this is what can start to cause some of the problems. If you're going to equip extra gear, if your inventory gets full. Here I'm purposely filling up my inventory to simulate, you're out there looting and whatnot, you're picking up lots of stuff, and that can cause part of the problem too. So I've got a second set of gear on, and my inventory is full. If I go up and try to loot my corpse, it's going to tell me I can't carry anymore. I'm overburdened. Look in the inventory. Well, it did loot the belt off the corpse, but there wasn't enough room for everything else. And your character can't loot it and put it on because you have that second set of gear equipped. And this is where problems can start to arise. When you've got too much gear, your inventory is full, and you can't hold everything. So I've got that second set of gear on, and I'm going to try to do the same thing. I'm going to exit and get back into the game and loot that corpse. But again, I have to have room for it. So there I tried to loot it. I got to sort my inventory. I can hold some of it now, but again, some of it's still on the ground. And when you get into Nightmare in Hell and you've got valuable stuff, you don't want that stuff sitting on the ground. You want to get it back as quickly as possible. So far we've just died one time. We've collected our corpse back, gotten our things, or we've left game and gotten our corpse back that way. So this time we're going to die multiple times to see what happens. So there I just died once with all that leather stuff on. I'm going to re-equip with all my metal items and go try to get my corpse back because I really want that corpse. I don't want to lose experience. I don't want to lose gold. But the items are much more important, and we'll talk about that. So I've got my corpse there with my leather stuff. Say I can't get it. Say the enemies kill me, and I might die again with all my metal stuff. Now I've got two bodies, both with gear. And you probably want all that gear back, right? You don't want to give up your stuff. So let's say you go back out. Man, I really got to get my stuff back. You run out here, and they get you again. And it repeats and it repeats. And the issue is that you've got two bodies now, but the game does not save two bodies. The game will only save one body. If you ultimately give up and you save and quit and then start a new game, and that corpse pops up to you in town, it's only one corpse. It will not be multiple corpses with all your stuff. So let's fast forward here and see what happens. We've tried to get our body back. We can't do it. They kill us every time. We've got at least 2 or maybe more corpses with gear on it. We want to get our stuff back. We're just going to have to exit game and grab our stuff that way. So we're loading up a new game here. There's our corpse. See, I've got nothing equipped, nothing in my inventory. So I'm going to click on my corpse to collect it. And let's check it out. We got all of our leather stuff back. But what happened to all our metal stuff, all our chainmail and whatnot? It's gone. There's no other corpse. It's gone forever. And this is where the problem happens. You get multiple corpses going with all this stuff on. The game only saves one. You're going to lose items that way, which is a much bigger penalty than the gold or the experience that you'll lose. So when you die, several things happen. First of all, your progress is halted, right? You're going to have to start back from the last waypoint to try to get to where you were. You're going to lose your mercenary. Your mercenary dies automatically. You're going to have to spend gold to resurrect him or her. You're going to lose gold yourself. And the biggest one is you're going to lose experience. When you get to higher difficulties into hell and you're like level 90 or higher, it can take a long time to level up and you lose a lot of progress towards your experience bar when you die. So let's talk about the options you have when you die. First of all, if you die and your corpse is on the ground, do not equip more gear and go try to collect that first corpse. It's going to result in multiple deaths and you're going to lose valuable items, which is a way bigger penalty than experience. Losing valuable rune words or uniques, you don't want to do that. So do not equip more gear and try to collect your first corpse. The first option you have would be to run back naked to your corpse. As soon as you click on it, you're going to automatically equip all your gear. You can pick up your potions and gold and whatnot, and you're ready to fight right away. Option number 2 would be to save and exit the game and start a new one. Now you can't pick up your gold, you're going to lose experience, but at least you've easily gotten your stuff back. And option number 3 would be to just ask a friend for help. You message somebody and say, hey, I died here. I don't want to lose all this experience. Could you come help me out and come help me get my corpse back? And that's going to do it for this video, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I really hope this was helpful to you. Hope it informs you on death a little more and how to minimize your losses of experience of items. And if you had any questions or comments, please be sure to leave those down below. If this was helpful, I would really appreciate a like on the video, and I will catch you next time. Thanks for watching.